my Captains, and welcome now to Wednesday. Well, cloudy but cool today for the Capricorns. At the end of the day, the moon is in your sign. The moon has shifted into Capricorn today, so emotions and ego awareness are going to work together on the same team, but they also co-trigger one another. Now, we all know our emotions, it's our feelings, and our ego consciousness is one of the 12 states of awareness, and our ego is, lately I've been talking about the ego as a little puppy dog. That's what an ego is. An ego is a little doggy that goes and fetches the stuff in the world. An ego is a little doggy that looks cute. An ego sits on our front porch and keeps bad people from coming on the porch. An ego will bark or go bite someone's leg when someone has attacked us. An ego is a little doggy, okay? And the reason why the world has gone to shit is because we gave the dogs all the power. And so the dogs are taking us for walks now. And in humanity, our egos are taking us for walks. We're supposed to tell our ego, train our ego what to do. Now, that said, your emotions are filling your ego conscious. So your emotions are stirring the dog today, how you feel about things. And as the moon crosses Pluto, this will be an invitation for you to let go of an emotional ego attachment. What's an emotional ego attachment? Well, an emotional ego attachment may be that because you were raised with like a really crazy father, or you were raised, let's say, with a crazy mother, okay? You are emotionally ego may be attached to defending yourself because you grew up defending yourself. And as you should have been attacked by your own parents. But now as an adult, you might be still barking, your ego might still bark at people that are not really like your parents because you have this emotional ego attachment. As soon as your soul perceives that someone has attacked you, the dog is often attacking or whatever. Maybe the dog whimpers. I don't know what your dog does. But I do know this. It's time for you to let go of that emotional ego attachment. Do not necessarily allow those two things to be fused together. Now, this brings us to this month's topic, relationships. We're in Chapter 3 of Sun in Cancer, and Capricorns are working on a new relationship strategy for their LTRs, for their marriages, etc. And so today, the lesson of the universe is to think outside the box. Jupiter rules the day. In other words, when it comes to maintaining fairness and balance in your relationship, right, keeping it fair, well, who is going to actually carry out that order? The doggy, your ego. It'll be your ego that goes and fetches your husband or wife and brings them and says, it'll be your ego that says that this doesn't work. It's your ego that will carry out that command. Our little doggies carry out our commands. So today with Jupiter ruling the day, the universe is saying, hey, is there another way to keep your relationships in balance that you haven't necessarily considered before? Is there another way? I can answer for you. Yes, of course there is. But today is a day of finding that. So today your soul work assignment is look around your life. Is there a different way to maintain balance and order in your relationships other than the way the doggy has been doing it before? Now, we got Scam Jennings. I'm not going to call him a dog. He's so bigger than that. He's our urban mystic. And he's here today to talk about reaching emotional mastery. There is a savvy to managing our emotional state of awareness. And he's going to give you some of the clues in order to manage emotions a little bit better. In some cases, it's not the dog. It's that your emotions freak the dog out. So you've got to manage your emotions from not freaking out the dog, and you got to make sure the dog does the right thing. And the emotional management part of it, Skip's here to help you with today, everywhere the garden is singing. All right, Capricorn, that's all I have for today, but I will see you tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.